Hi guys. All right, second day of the living a year as a yogini challenge. And I have to say, I didn't sleep very well at all. I still have the rash, of course, and I am finding it really difficult to get any sleep. Surprisingly though, like right now, I'm not feeling the effects of that at all. Like I feel totally energized, totally alive. I couldn't go to sleep if I had the perfect environment. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to say that I'm filled with prana from doing all of these yogic practices. Who knows if that's true? But second day, today, what I've noticed is that this is actually not all that hard. So far, it's feeling pretty easy, which I'm feeling like, I better watch my words. Who knows what is to come? Like maybe I'll discover actually that it's quite a challenge. But right now, what I'm experiencing is I just don't put a lot on it. Like, meditation and the yoga practice and all of the different things that I'm doing to live this yogic lifestyle, I'm not taking it to some extreme that's impossible to live. I'm only doing like maybe 10 minutes of withdrawing my senses, 10 minutes of single pointed concentration, 10 minutes of santosha or contentment. I'm doing like 5-10 minutes of each of these practices just until I can work them into my body, make them a habit, and then I'll see how much they extend into my life. That's how I'm doing it. I could make it my life and really focus on each practice, but to be honest with you, I have a life outside of this. I have a fiance and children and a house and a dog and things to keep up with, dinners to cook and houses to clean, all of the things that ordinary people have, which is part of why this challenge is so intriguing to me. So there's so much of a pull to do it because I want to see how I can be spiritual in my everyday life, how I can live as a yogini. My thought of a yogini as like, or a yogi in like India, is that they are extremely spiritual people, that they are really connected, that spirit comes before everything else. I think of the yogis and the yoginis as being spirit beings on earth, and like everything is a spiritual practice. Their entire lives is one big spiritual practice. And that's what I want to do. That's how I want to live. I really have always felt this way. And I've sort of suppressed it because my family is not very spiritual at all. As a matter of fact, the opposite. My family is very practical, very mundane. Like my mom's idea of spirit is like, I don't know. I don't think she even has an idea of spirit. She's very present. She's a very kind person. I love my mom, but she's not a spiritual person. My dad's more of a spiritual person, but still, I wouldn't call him spiritual. Of course, I do believe that everyone is spiritual because we're all spirits with a body. And that is, there's no like hierarchy of spirituality. In my mind, I really don't feel like I can be more spiritual than another person, but what I do mean is that I am more interested in spiritual practice and making a spiritual practice of my life than anyone I've ever known. And I don't know where it comes from. I don't have family members. I don't have friends who feel this way. So I just know that it's within me and I need to follow it. So I had to do this challenge for myself. And already, I mean, it's only the second day, and I am just feeling so light and so much like I'm just so ready for whatever comes, and I'm so interested to see what comes up because already it's taught me so much. The practice that I want to talk about today is the practice of withdrawing senses. And the reason, let me see what that's called. Hold on. Actually, I'd like to talk about two of the practices. I'm going to get the names for you right now. All right, so the first practice I want to talk to you about is called Isvara Pranidhana, or the Niyama of surrender. So that's the first one. And the second one is Pratyahara, or withdrawal of the senses. So surrendering was amazing for me today. I loved the process of surrendering, and the way that I did it was I just laid down for like 10 minutes and I just thought about all of my worries, and I was like, what am I worried about? And something would pop into my head and I would just say, okay, I give it to God. And I would feel a light happen within me. I would feel like a weight was lifted. And then I said, okay, what do I desire? And then I would start to think about all the things that I want, and I would give it all to God. And I actually literally felt like each thing was being taken from me. So that was an amazing practice. And I think I'm going to make a guided meditation on that and put it on this channel because, amazing stuff. Then I got into the second Niyama or Yama. I can't remember if it's a Niyama or a Yama. Anyway, withdrawing of the senses, which is difficult. I found that to be very, very difficult. And I really couldn't do it. I didn't know what to focus on. Everything that I focused on had senses involved. It was all like, I'm hearing my breath. I'm seeing behind my third eye. Like I couldn't get out of my senses because I didn't know where to place my attention. So then I did a little bit of research, and what I discovered is that where you place your attention is actually on the central channel, the spinal cord. That makes so much sense. So I'm going to try that tomorrow and I'll update you guys, but I am excited to know that. I think it will really help me to up my practice. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. This is my progress for today. I'm feeling great in spite of getting like 6 hours of sleep in the last 2 nights. I feel like I could, I just feel awake. I wouldn't say I could run a marathon because I couldn't even run a marathon if I got 8 hours of sleep last night. Oh, and I taught yoga on the beach, and that was beautiful. It was beautiful to be with other people and to experience yoga with them. I love teaching. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.